The limits of badassery are broken yet again in the monumental and epic release of the 20th Dragon Ball movie. It features the return of the fan-favorite movie villain Broly, a Saiyan warrior with an abnormal amount of power, who has an extreme fetish for screaming wildly and blowing up things like a bomb in a nitroglycerin plant. So, it's up to Goku and Vegeta to team up once again to take down the muscled menace in a battle that could determine the fate of the entire Dragon Ball universe. Does it live up to the hype of what is considered the greatest action anime franchise of all time? Let's power up and check it out in my review of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Just like the characters of the storied franchise, the Dragon Ball anime series always manages to resurrect itself and captivate the world, with its groundbreaking action, its amazing universe building, and the legendary heroes and villains that live in it. For all 4 of you who don't know, the story of Dragon Ball is all about Goku, a martial arts obsessed warrior from an alien world who protects the Earth along with his family and friends from an endless onslaught of demons, aliens, androids, and even the gods that rule his universe. If it wasn't for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure existing, I would dare call Dragon Ball the manliest anime and manga franchise of all time. Its influence on the anime world cannot be understated, and that's made even clearer with the release of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Originally opening in Japan on December 14th, 2018, it was a massive success. But thanks to the amazing people at Funimation, it received a theatrical release in the good old US of A 1 month later, on January 16th, 2019. I don't know about you guys, but having the opportunity to watch a Dragon Ball movie in theaters is a downright religious experience. I was able to watch the movie in an actual theater with a group of my hardcore Dragon Ball friends, and let's just say the energy in the theater was electric. Look, I'm not saying I had a boner while watching the whole movie, but I had a boner watching the whole movie. It is worth mentioning that the version I watched was the English dub. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, so this was right up my alley. I will admit though, I am definitely more a fan of the original Japanese dub. I don't know why, but Goku sounding like an old Japanese woman with constipation just makes things more epic. That being said, the classic Funimation cast all do a great job. Sean Shamel is back as Goku, Chris Sabat brings his distinctive gravelly voice for Vegeta.
Super Kame Guru 9000! What the crap was that?
And Vic Mignogna returns to voice Broly, and it'll probably be the last time he voices him because word on the recreational outrage street is that the Fullmetal Alchemist has been getting a little touchy-feely with his fans. I can't wait for the Blu-ray release to hear the Japanese version, but overall everyone performed great here. But enough background. What's the story on the first Dragon Ball Super movie? The film takes a lot of inspiration from the original Dragon Ball Z movie, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. However, certain events are changed to connect with Goku and Vegeta's origins as well. They even add in material from other Dragon Ball works, like Dragon Ball Minus. This means we are introduced to Goku's mother for the very first time. While she does have barely any screen time, her presence is an exciting and welcome one. We even get to see the moment where Goku is sent to Earth for the very first time by his mother and his father, Bardock. Goku's always had a lot in common with Superman, and the comparisons are now stronger than ever. Broly's backstory is also tweaked a little bit. In fact, one of the best things about this movie is that it expands greatly on the lore of the Dragon Ball universe. The film takes its time in building up its story before it barrages you with an action scene that never stops once it gets going. The story begins with King Cold declaring Frieza as the new commander of his planetary conquest empire. King Vegeta, leader of the Saiyans, has high hopes for his son, also named Vegeta. His dream is that one day his son will save the Saiyan race from Frieza's icy grip. But before that, he learns that Broly, an unusually powerful Saiyan, could very well outbench his son one day, and in an act of paranoia, he sends Broly to a distant planet wasteland. Broly's father, Paragus, tracks him down, but ends up getting stranded on the planet along with his son. Paragus swears vengeance on King Vegeta and raises Broly as a savage warrior with power that rivals that of even the gods of destruction. The rest plays out just like the classic series, with Frieza destroying the Saiyans' home world and giggling like a schoolgirl while he does it. Flash forward to a few months after the ultra-epic Tournament of Power, Goku and Vegeta are training on an island while Bulma, Bulla, Beerus, and Whis chill out. Bulma learns from Trunks that 6 of the Dragon Balls have been stolen by Frieza's goons in a pretty clumsy and goofy fashion. So Goku and the gang go searching for the 7th Dragon Ball before Frieza can get it and make his wish. And speaking of Frieza's wish, guys, this might be the best part of the whole movie. Frieza, the Galactic Emperor of Evil, the Thanos of anime, wants the Dragon Balls so he can wish to be taller. Newsflash, Frieza, just get some platform shoes. It worked for Pee Wee Herman, it can work for you. This reveal got a good chuckle from the audience, and it paints Frieza as a more goofier Saturday morning cartoon villain. It doesn't help that the Frieza Force is also now more comically designed. Like, take Barry Blue for instance, Frieza's trusted advisor, who actually has the balls to call out Frieza on his wish and not even get killed for it. They also introduced 2 members of the Frieza Force, Chi-Lai and Limo, who are tasked with searching for recruits for Frieza's army. Chi-Lai in particular is the most fleshed out of the 2, and I can honestly say I loved her as a character. She's spunky, brave, and she ends up being instrumental in developing the character of Broly. In fact, Broly and Paragus are rescued from planet Vampa by Chi-Lai and Limo when they discover them. Broly has been raised to be like a feral warrior for Paragus, who controls him with a shock collar that Chi-Lai smoothly helps him break. Unlike the original Broly films, Broly actually becomes a real fleshed out character instead of just a big jack dude who loves screaming and blowing shit up. He still does these things, of course, but now when it happens, it feels more raw and tragic. Broly and Paragus are recruited to Frieza's army, with Frieza planning on using them to kill Goku and Vegeta. They all come face to face in the Arctic while Goku and his friends are looking for the 7th Dragon Ball, and Paragus unleashes Broly, who begins his assault on Vegeta. Broly's fight with Vegeta is so damned awesome because we finally get to see Vegeta using the first Super Saiyan God form with red hair. Paragus is shocked to see this transformation and realizes that Broly can't even transform into a Super Saiyan. Vegeta initially dominates Broly, but the barbarian-esque warrior continues to grow stronger with every single attack he throws at him. Goku even steps up to the plate and gives Broly a taste of Super Saiyan Blue. Even still, Broly manages to fight back with no signs of stopping. His fighting style is brutish, rough, and unpredictable. He's essentially the Hulk of the Dragon Ball universe. I particularly liked the scene where he drags Goku's face across the ice. The scene also goes nuts with a lot of style choices unique for the Dragon Ball series, like epic camera sweeps and even POV first-person shots. Goku even utilizes new techniques never before seen in the series, like suppressing Broly with a force field of ki, and even using the Rasengan from Naruto. Frieza, fearing that Broly might lose, suddenly murders Paragus, which awakens Broly's Super Saiyan powers. He kicks the shit out of Goku and Vegeta with gusto until they trick him into attacking Frieza, which is both immensely satisfying and hilarious. It was like watching the Hulk make Loki his personal bitch. Goku and Vegeta realize they will need to combine their powers to stand a chance against the living embodiment of steroids, and their only hope is the fusion technique. That's right, not only is this movie taking inspiration from the Broly movie, but also from the 12th Dragon Ball Z movie, Fusion Reborn. And this time, thankfully, Goku and Vegeta's fusion Gogeta gets more screen time than just the 2 minutes he received in that movie. After a few failed attempts, Goku and Vegeta finally fuse together into Gogeta and bring the fight to Broly. Gogeta becomes a Super Saiyan and the battle officially kicks into high gear. Without a shadow of a doubt, the last 15 minutes of this movie features some of the most well-executed and exciting action the series has ever produced. There's a scene where the fight becomes so intense that Gogeta and Broly break through the fabric of space and time, sending the warriors into another dimension beyond all human comprehension. With how insane the fighting and trippy imagery is, you would think that this scene was directed by Joe Rogan.
This wave of like being evolved and not being evolved at the same time, like to the point where we can bend matter and create nuclear weapons, but the monkey interaction thing is still not very good.
Gogeta pretty much destroys Broly until he powers up into his distinctive legendary Super Saiyan form. He's not as comically big as he was in the last Broly movies, but his overall redesign is much better in my opinion. Broly is able to go toe-to-toe with Gogeta, which is an absolutely epic display of his raw power. That is until Gogeta hits the beat the shit out of him button and goes Super Saiyan Blue, which turns the tide of the battle squarely in his favor. Gogeta defeats Broly and prepares to finish him off when suddenly Chi-Lai appears and summons Shenron with the Dragon Balls. She steals Frieza's wish and she uses it to send Broly back to planet Vampa. Frieza quickly escapes with a declaration to return again next time, a la Dr. Claw, and then Goku uses his instant transmission to find Broly, Chi-Lai, and Limo on planet Vampa. Hoping to make friends with the group, he provides them with some modern Capsule Corp conveniences and hopes to have an opportunity to spar and train with Broly from now on. The movie ends with Goku acknowledging and accepting his Saiyan heritage, even going as far as to refer to himself by his Saiyan name, Kakarot. And that, my friends, was the story of Dragon Ball Super Broly. And hot damn, this is far and away the best Dragon Ball movie. It's not just the action or the animation, but the story and characters that make this one. This is the first Dragon Ball movie that actually feels like a movie and not just a long episode of the series. It takes its time to expand on the lore and mythology of the series in a way that makes it feel important. It also turns Broly, the film's villain, into a character with depth and development. Pathos, even. And best of all, Broly gets to live on in the series canon as a new ally to Goku and his friends. They could have easily just killed off Broly and treated him like a Mad Dog villain. But even Broly changes by the end of the film, no longer being used by people but forming real relationships and connections with Chi-Lai and Limo. And unlike the original Broly movies, he doesn't have raw hatred for Goku, allowing the characters to interact in a way that they never have before. The movie not only delivers on solid action that the series is known for, but it also enhances the universes these characters live in without it feeling forced or arbitrary. Goku changes, Broly changes, Frieza changes, and Vegeta, well, Vegeta's still mostly the same, but his character has evolved so much that I'm actually okay with that. I loved how the first half of the film wasn't afraid to take its time in showing us the history of Planet Vegeta, how Frieza became its new ruler, how it all tied into the origins of the three main characters of the movie. It was also filled to the brim with Easter eggs and fan service, like the short but very appreciated appearance of the Ginyu Force. And getting to see a younger Raditz, the brother of Goku, was a pleasant surprise. Chibi Raditz is best Raditz. Even the new characters like Chi-Lai and Limo are great and surprisingly memorable. I hope to see Chi-Lai return. She's both adorable and crafty and a great change of pace when compared to Frieza's other goons. Frieza has changed a lot since Dragon Ball Super, and that is definitely noticeable in this film. He seems less ruthless and trigger-happy. That being said, he is still very much a villain, plotting to kill Goku and Vegeta and still conquering planets with excessive destruction. I also want to praise the musical score, especially the way that it was used during the battle with Broly. It has this chanting chorus which continuously says the names of Broly and Gogeta. It enhances everything about the action in the best way possible. It was also awesome to hear the DBZ opening Cha-La Head Cha-La theme during Goku and Vegeta's training sequence. I also have to admit to loving Daiichi Miura's song Blizzard for the ending theme. It's catchy and it sounds different when compared to some of the music that the series is known for. I do have a few minor gripes with the film which ultimately don't affect my enjoyment, but I feel like I should at least mention them. 1. I would have liked to see more of the side characters like Gohan, Krillin, Tien, hell, even Yamcha. I also wish that Piccolo had more to do outside of teaching Goku and Vegeta the fusion dance, but a small amount of Piccolo is better than no Piccolo at all. I also think it's a bit strange that neither Goku nor Vegeta make any passing mention of Kale, the Saiyan warrior from Universe 6. She's essentially the female version of Broly, and I would have loved to see them address it. But my biggest gripe is, where the hell is Ultra Instinct at? Look, Gogeta is awesome, but at the end of Dragon Ball Super, Goku was battling for the fate of his universe's very existence. His opponent Jiren was obscenely powerful and truly raised the bar in terms of overall power in the series. In fact, I believe Jiren is stronger than Broly considering it took 3 people to barely take him down. Goku was pushed to his absolute limit and achieved a transformation so powerful he has yet to master it. It's the most visually impressive Goku transformation in my opinion, and I was hoping to see it appear. Avid viewers will notice his hair briefly turns white during his first time going blue in the movie. Perhaps this is showing he is slowly learning the technique, or the animators just wanted to tease the fanbase. I'm sure in time the Ultra Instinct technique and transformation will return. But that is just a minor nitpick for what is otherwise one of the greatest anime experiences of my life. The moment where Goku acknowledged his Saiyan heritage and called himself Kakarot actually brought a tear to my eye. And making Gogeta canon was a good decision, as it allowed Goku and Vegeta to share the spotlight for once. The movie also made me care about Broly for the very first time. Anyone who's watched my Dragon Ball videos or even my review of the original Broly movie knows I've always considered him a boring one-note villain. This movie humanizes him and gives him a tremendous amount of potential for the future as an ally and rival for Goku. I was afraid after the end of Dragon Ball Super and the battle with Jiren that this would not live up to the hype. Luckily, the movie surpassed my expectations and it only has me hungry for more. I can say honestly that this is the best Dragon Ball movie, and I hope it leads to either a new series, a new season of Super, or more amazing movies like this one. Over 9,000, manly, epic, and jaw-droppingly entertaining, this movie gets my highest recommendation. Don't miss your chance to check out Dragon Ball Super Broly. And that, my fellow Saiyans and Saiyanettes, was my review of Dragon Ball Super Broly. I really hope that you guys appreciated it. I have to say it was really fun being able to see this movie in a theater. It's such an awesome experience whenever they decide to release anime in American theaters, and this was just such a great thing. I hope it means we're going to get to see more Dragon Ball in the future, but you heard my thoughts in this review. I really want to hear from you guys. Did any of you have an opportunity to see Dragon Ball Super Broly in theaters? Tell me what your thoughts are about it in the comments section below, your favorite moments, favorite action scenes. Maybe you didn't like the movie. Let's just get a discussion going about it in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more awesome anime reviews. Also, if you are subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that bell notification icon. It'll let you know when all of my videos are released. So thank you all again for watching this review. I'll see you all next time, and as always, stay damn, baby. Boing.